Hi friends, so today for Off the Board, we are going to follow along with the mood board. And the cool thing about today's Off the Board is that a bunch of us are going to use the same pin, which is a mood board. And I think the reason being is because it is an official Off the Board day, whereas all month long we've been following along with pins to do different things off the board. Does that make any sense? Anywho, we're going to be following along with this. And I did also have it in the beginning of the video. So what I'm seeing from here that I'm digging and feeling, because then I'll show you the products I want to use, is I really like this strong pop of pink and the turquoise, as well as the tropical feel. And the pineapples up top make me happy. Now, while I love this purple shade right here, I don't have it in the products I'm going to use. So I'm going to start with some products from Little Birdie, Sunshine, and Lemonade. And I've used this collection pack before. So I tend to like using scraps first, if I can, with a collection pack so I can kill off scraps and they just don't go into my general scrap bin, right? So the first thing I saw that I wanted to use was this pale aqua piece that had all of these doily punch outs right here. And I went ahead and punched them out ahead of time. And I don't want to toss it because I love the pattern, right? It's just like a tone on tone. So I thought I would use it as a border and put this fun little tropical paper about right there so I can kind of fake that it's a full page under the border, right? So this is bringing in yellow, which we did have in the inspiration piece in the pineapples, but we'll come to some more pineapples in a little bit. I just thought I'd show you that. Now, the next thing I was thinking of doing is kind of fun. I print out these sketches or inspiration pieces or whatever now and again when my subbies send them to me. And I leave them on my desk. I have kind of like this holder thing over there on my OttLite. It holds an iPad. And I leave them there until I have a situation where I can use an inspiration piece, right? So since we went with a mood board for Off the Board, I thought I could also bring in a sketch. And my subby Colleen sent this to me. And it looks like it was a Sketches with a Twist number 5. Sketches with the Twist from a blog spot. Not sure month, date, whatever. She sent it to me directly and I print them off and then I put them to the side and that's it. So I am going to roughly follow along with this. So with that in mind, I will make sure to put it next to me since I don't have a link or anything for it. It's just kind of fun. I'll put it next to me right there while I craft. So until at least, you know, it kind of approximates that. Now, let me show you the photos. Let me run and get them. They're across the room. I'm right here. Hold on. I have these two really fun photos, which I heighten the color because I like to heighten colors. This is my daughter right here and two of her very best friends, and they are out on paddle boards on my best friend's lake. And they're having a fun little girls' day out. And yes, those are plastic glasses. Don't worry. Kind of a rule on the lake. So I have those, and I'm going to have them kind of coming down like this because in our sketch, it's all kind of coming down from the middle, which is super fun. Now, I have that. Now, I do have a bunch, not all, but a bunch of the pieces still from my embellishment pack. And there was 41 different designs originally, and there's 2 of each. And I've used some because I did a double page spread with this, but I still have a bunch of those. And I have a bunch of these doilies left. I think I used 3 before, and they're so cute. So I will have that right here when it comes time to embellish. Now, one of the things, like I told you, I like to use scraps first. I really enjoy that. Now, when I look at this, do you see this big banner piece here? I think I'll bring that in for that scrap. And, you know, I'll probably have it coming out over here as well. That would be really fun. But then there's also 2 pieces coming down that looks like they were punched out on the sides. So I could have kind of one there and maybe a little bit more of a subtle yellow here for like a tone on tone. So that would be fun. That's where I am so far. Now this, we have a really nice big title piece. So right away that makes me think that that circular element would be really fun for a title piece. Now I have this You Are My Sunshine that will work. It wasn't a cloudy day, so I don't really want to do that. Sending You Sunshine, not so much. But the reason why I like the Sending You Sunshine is because I can put a title right across there. So let me see, like for example, if I just pop up hello right there, that might be gorgeous and it brings in some glitter. So I think we're gonna go with more of a that kind of bent for that. Now I keep designing this thing and I haven't even trimmed anything or cut anything down. So I'm gonna think about that. Now the other thing that I do have in this collection is I have this, and this is a giant cut apart sheet, which is really cool, but it's all the same icons as my die cuts. So if I need something from here, I'll grab it, and if I don't, I won't. Like, this is really cute, and I do have punches for that, so that might be an idea. And I also have this cut apart sheet right here, which is super fun, and they're just 3x4 cards. So I don't know if I need this or not, but I have it on standby next to me. And that's fun. And another thing I also have, this is an idea, is I have this really big border sheet, which is just cut aparts as well. So if I'm not feeling that the yellow is giving me enough of a pop, I can go ahead and bring in another color. Like I really am loving the idea of these flip-flops because they're on a white background and it'll break up all of those yellows. So we might be bringing in a couple of these instead of these pattern papers because it's really going strongly tone on tone. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to trim my photos. Awesome. I am going to mat this piece on my cutout sheet so, you know, we can fake that we have a big old border piece beneath it. And figure out what two pieces I want on the sides of my columns. And I'll be right back. I'll show you really quick my tragedy. I dropped my ink pad on my paper, but I decided to forage on. Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing. I was like, oh, but I really want to use this paper. But we dropped it. And since I'm showing you I used an ink pad, I decided to ink the edges. I have a newer to me ink that I picked up at Michael's called Morning Mist. And I'm just kind of getting a little bit of a grayed out edge because there's this really nice charcoal color in this collection. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. All right, let me show you where I am. I haven't attached any of my little bits and pieces yet. I just have them slightly inked in with that gray ink I showed you. Then what I did is I started looking for little goodies in my stash that I might want to put with this. And I found this set of Rub Ons that has been hanging around forever, needing to be put on something. So I'm going to see if I can get all of these on. I'm not sure if that'll work, but look at the colors. So hopefully that will work. Now, I also recently picked up this little Vicky Bouton sticker set. And yes, these colors do not work. I understand that. But I really liked some of these things, like my favorite people. So I think I'm going to get some of these little black and white words on there if I can as well. So I wanted to catch you up with where my thinking is right now. I do like the placement of these little clusters, but I got to get these rub-ons beneath them before I attach them down. So let me get the rub-ons and I'll attach these bits down. I think I'm going to pop up this Hello Sunshine on a couple of these little foamy things from the dollar store. I'm working through these. I have a couple packages left of them. I just want them out of my scrap space. All right, so I'm going to pop up a couple things. I'm going to slide these rub-ons underneath it. And then I need to bring in some enamel dots. I was looking to put hello something else under here, and the first thing I grabbed were these thickers by Pebbles, but I'm not finding anything that works for this Lake Day. So I might have to find something because I think I'd like it to read Hello Lake Day as a title. So I need to find something for that as well. Might have to go downstairs to my scrappy room to find some little letters to work for that. So I'm going to do all of these things and I'll be right back. All right, quick catch up. So I have everything attached. I was able to get lots of the rub-ons, but alas, I have like 4 left. I was hoping to get them all on. I have one there under this cluster. These are flat and this little guy got popped up. I have 2 here. I layered rub-ons, which I didn't know if that would work, but apparently it did this time. One under here, just it's kind of allowing these clusters to show up just a little bit better, which I think is fun. This one right here that looks a bit watery. And then I had a strip of these 3 pink ones that I layered words over, and I popped up all 3 of these flowers just on a little bit of foam. Oh, and I put this inker one right there because I figured that the ones that I had left, I could use on lots of different kinds of layouts, but I definitely had to get like the anchor one on. So I'm going to keep these right on my desk. I have a couple of things I keep on my desk because then they'll definitely get used. So as far as the sketch goes, this is pretty much complete for that. So I will put that in my recycling bin. All right, so we can put our handy dandy popsicle stick away. That is done. Now, oh, look at that glare. All right, so now the thing I want to do is kind of finish it up with enamel dots or gems or whatever. So I just saw this 1 second ago. Look at this slightly old school bling from Heidi Swapp. Let's see if these are still sticky. I used to love Heidi Swapp's bling. And I think I had used mine all up once upon a time, but I got these from a hand-me-down, which, oh look, I guess Meyer used to sell them. Look at that. So these little flowers could also be kind of like those hibiscus flowers. So that might be fun to put them in a few places. Let's see. Come on. Oh my gosh, they're just as sticky as like day one. That is hilarious. So I don't want to put it on top of the anchor. I mean, aren't these cute? Okay. And yes, I know we can do them with bling, but I already had them like this. See, I would put it right up with that, but I kind of feel like I have to hide it just a little bit. All right, so I have one there. Let's put 3 of these in on whatever cluster kind of can handle it. Those already have flowers. So let's see, 1 there, maybe 1 right here, and then 1 more. Oh my gosh, this is so blinged out. And then I tend to kind of like tuck these really big things under. So I have 1, 2, 3, very much in a triangle. Then let's see. Right now, I think that's plenty. All right, so I have that. Now let's see what we have to kind of have slightly more calmed down enamel dot bits. Let me see. And I also have a couple little puffy things right here. Look at this thing is exploding. I think I might need to organize it. Holy moly. Yeah, I have to. All right, let me get my pearls and bling put to the side. Now, real quick, before I finish that up, let me see. No, those are super falsy, although they're awesome. So let me put my super falsy ones to the side. There's a bunch of brighter, cute ones here. Like, look at that splatty yellow flower. That would work. Although it looks kind of too much like the sun on that one. So I can put a fun little puffy right there. We don't have red in this, but we do have this pink and the yellow that I can try to work in. So I have one bling, bling, bling. I'm trying to see. I have flowers on everything. All right, so maybe another little yellow puffy down here where the second part of my title is. Oh, and I did find some little letters. They're just by Doodlebug. So it reads, Hello, Lake Day. And I can come in just a little bit more. You don't need to see the side of my desk. The little camera is always cute, and it's kind of a grayed out camera. So I'm kind of liking that. I'll put that right in that centerpiece. Oh, that's cute. Wish that wasn't red, because I just don't have red in this. I do like this rainbow bit, though. This little rainbow arrow is so cute to bring more puffy in. So this is the part of layouts I like the best. All right, let me back up. I like building the base. Then you make your clusters and you do your thing, and then you get to do the decorative bits. And the decorative bits are kind of my thing. All right, love that deep purple. Just not going to hang out on this layout, and that's fine. Am I good with everything else in here? I already did an arrow. I did flowers. Oh, these are so cute. I don't know if you can hear over there. I have an English bulldog taking himself a nap, and he is an entire room over. And yeah, having himself a time. He is loving life. I don't really know if I want to bring in hearts, because I already feel like we have flowers, and we have little drinky cups, and we have Rub Ons. So we have enough of all of those icons. This right here, right now, it is puffy, and I know it's kind of hard to see. It's puffy and yellow. That is pretty awesome. Let me see if it would be effective under here. I think I like it. I think I do. It's kind of tone on tone. Very cool. Oh, and these were just on like a clearance of a clearance. They ended up being like 50 cents at Joann's. A clearance of a clearance. I like the make today count. That's cute. Oh, I can do this dark yellow arrow here under Lake Day. That's fun. Even though we already have 3 puffies in that cluster, it's like my main cluster. It's okay. Anything else? Hello Sunshine is cute. This Hello Sunshine is cute because, you know, I also was able to get the sun in there, and that's really cute. I might have enough of the wordy bits on and all of that, and I'm trying not to put extra icons. Okay, those were just cute. That was kind of a digression. Now, enamel dots. Enamel dots. Now, this terrifying mess. I tried to use the ones in the front first so that they might get used up, and then I kind of filter backwards. Now, I have seen, like Nicole Jones has them all split up by color, which is cool. Definitely. These are kind of neat because they're flat. I like that idea because it's kind of cool, but I really enjoy kind of going through and seeing all the different color families when I do this. All right, so the yellows in this are good, except the rest of the colors aren't. So let's use these 3 really nice yellow pieces here. So I'm gonna have that on a border. Let's see, because these are giving me a little bit of shine that I really am enjoying. Let's see. See, that's too close to that. So let me just maybe put it as part of this cluster. So I have a 1, 2, 3 with those. Great. Now, in theory, I would like to get a pink and a turquoise one. Now, the problem when I say in theory, it's because I use so many of those colors that it doesn't always work because I use them up. I'll put one there. So apparently I'm using medium size, the turquoise. And I do really kind of like hiding them half under pieces that are popped up. It's a thing. It is definitely one of my things. All right, so I have that in 3 places. You know what? And I don't like it again because it's directly across from the other one. Oh, come on, little guy. So I have one there. I will put one here. So it's kind of on top of the sticker, which is on top of the Rub On, which I like. Okay, so I have 3 of those. Now we have to see if we can find a pink that we like in these shades. And I use so many of the same colors that it makes it tricky. Come on, pink. I know I have it. See, like that's like baby pink, but this color would work. And I have 3 little ones. Okay, let's do that. So I can use one right here, which brings the pink from that Rub On right on down. So I can use one there. I like this idea that we're doing. So I'm going to put one there. And it popped right on my nail. Whoops. And then let me get one more. Oh, see, that has boom, boom, boom. If you think of it that way, that has the 3. And I will do it right here. Okay. And I don't think I'm going to go with splatty bits with this because I feel like I have a lot going on. Put those right in the front. All right, so this is what we came up with for Off the Board. This was kind of a longer video, probably because I was finding things as I went. I mean, I am using some fun old school supplies, but building up my clusters and enjoying myself along the way. All right, that is it for me for this month for Off the Board, I believe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I will link the other Crafters Off the Board series for today. Oh, and if you want to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, that would be the bee's knees. I would certainly appreciate it. But that's all for today, friends. See you soon. Bye-bye.